perception checks. Freaky!
I live in connectivity hell.
Oh, really?
But I've clawed my way out.
Yay!
Bum, 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 bum. Wow, okay.
Alan is distracting me being on my shoulder.
Okay.
He's in a baby Bjorn.
I'm showing him a magic trick.
How beautiful.
Stranger, as you're walking down the road, you begin to hear the sound of who'd we lose? Kai. You hear the sound of wood chopping and possibly conversation coming from the north of you.
Oh my god, 21 perception. Is my dice curse broken?
Nah. No, that's part of the curse. It's the only thing you're gonna roll that high today.
Oh no! Okay, I better milk it. What sort of language can I tell? What are they saying?
What languages do you speak?
I speak, let me find it, Common, Thieves' Cant, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Celestial.
You don't recognize it.
That's not good. Okay. Does it sound like Goskak Thekastor?
Hang on.
Say that one. Say that again.
Gostak Kefestor.
I mean, sure. Yeah, we'll roll with that.
Don't call my children grapefruits.
Sorry, I wasn't ready for this.
Wait, our proficiency bonus is still only +2, right?
Oh
no, it's +3. You're right.
No, 3.
Why is it
Yeah.
not?
Did you forget to change your level?
Forgetting to change the level could do it.
Oh, your proficiency says it's free.
If I mouse over her perception roll, it says 2 proficiency and not 3 proficiency.
It does. That's weird.
My wisdom is +2, and then my proficiency is +3, but it's only coming up +4. Oh, there it goes.
Weird.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Ew.
Well,
All right, thank you.
everyone.
Alright.
Everyone hold up. There's something ahead.
Okay. Apparently that updated it.
Yeah, you rolling hers, Scott?
Yeah, I still have control over a sheet.
Yeah, it's weird. It's good to know that it shows that you're rolling, not her.
Yeah.
What direction
Stranger
is
was
it coming from?
Which direction is
Anyway.
it coming from, DM? And is it night right now, or?
It is mid to late afternoon,
Okay.
and it is coming from the north.
And we have taken the road more traveled.
You have.
Okay. Well, is there any thicker foliage or anything, or is this all open field?
Let's see. Actually, let me make some adjustments because your vision is actually like 60 feet, right?
I don't have dark vision, if that's what you mean.
No, but I mean it's still daylight outside.
Then my vision is like.
Far?
I mean,
Really far.
my
Really far.
my fine vision would be like maybe 60 feet, but my non-detailed vision would be a few hundred, if that's what you mean. I have eyes, yes.
Come on. Roll 20 is being retarded right now.
Okay.
So those green things are actually supposed to be trees. They're small trees, as compared to the larger trees that you can clearly see in more detail.
Right.
Come on, roll 20.
Ah, shit, I still haven't changed my gaming thing.
You go what?
I had to rush because everything fixed so quickly and unexpectedly.
Oh, and we got a long rest, by the way, stranger.
Cool,
Yep.
I'll be on that here in a moment. And payday. Save my life.
Three of them uneventful days. By the way, at any point you guys want to play out those uneventful days, let me know, and I will more than happily let you play out each individual day.
I do love shenanigans.
I mean, you know, we all know I'm good at, you know, repeating the same thing. Yep, nothing happened. Nothing happened. No, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Should we take cover, stranger?
Yes.
Which is pretty ironic considering that if you were actually really doing this, you would like those days.
Right, those are the days you would actually enjoy because
Yeah.
nothing's trying to fucking kill you.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Off of stranger's advice, I'm going to roll back behind this tree.
Problem is, this is all tiny scrub land.
The noise comes from here.
It says these ones are big
It's coming
trees.
from it is coming from north. The top of the map being north.
Okay.
Oh, this is really sad. I'm the
Do
rogue.
you point these voices out to us?
Yes, he just said everyone something's head.
Can I try to listen?
I was going to say I have comprehend languages if I know that we're trying to listen to somebody speaking.
And I have a plan that's probably going to make that useful here in a moment, because I'm the rogue and I can't scout because of this terrain. So, Miss Jinx.
So Jinx will ritually cast comprehend languages.
I'm sure we have that kind of time, yes.
Well, we haven't been heard yet, right?
I know. No, that was not sarcastic. I actually meant that.
Oh.
What you could do is cast comprehend languages and then send Twitter.
That was my plan, children. Thank you for
Okay.
shooting it. Thanks for stealing it immediately. Well, you've already taken the plan from me. Go ahead. Go do it.
Okay.
Okay, so you're moving Twitter.
Yeah. How far in advance should I put him?
What was
Or
our...
just tell me when to stop.
1 second, I'm waiting on Roll20 to catch up to me here. It's still
Oh,
fucking
okay.
frozen again. Oh, webpage is slowing you down. Do you want to wait or cancel it? Fucking just stop acting dumb. That's what I wanted you to do. Thanks. Okay, where is Twitter?
Right here. He's flying around in loops.
Now, refresh my memory on the range of the telepathic communication.
100 feet.
100 feet? Okay.
Oh, that's right. You're not a warlock.
Come on.
Well, even if I was,
Roll20.
I would not have Pact of the Chain.
Why? That's like the best pact.
Oh man, I've got so much more of a powerful warlock instead doing the other things.
All right, roll. Show me that where that that 100 feet was. 100-foot mark was.
Well, let's see. He would have been down here, so
Come on, roll. All right, you know what?
These are supposed to be 10-foot squares.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna restart my computer and see if it helps.
Imp
Okay.
friend is
Okay.
best friend. Little Miss Jinx there. I will fight you to the death on that.
so put Swaplet like right there. Put that right there. Twitter. Twitter go. Except what direction is he heading? I'm assuming he's heading down the road, right? Or was he heading up? Where did we hear the sounds? Up?
North.
Up.
Yeah, from...
Yeah.
Up?
We're still waiting on Imrez to come back.
From the north.
So we're along this line.
Go up one. There we go.
Yep.
Did someone draw this, or it was already drawn?
That little arrow thingy?
Yeah.
Objective.
That's tricky.
Okay.
The problem is it's really hard to make this work. Oh.
Objective.
Perfect.
If you hold down Alt, you can move it without it locking to the grid.
I never considered that.
How was your day?
It was quiet and nothing happened. I played Stalker Anomaly for a number of hours.
Who are you stuck for a number of hours?
I was playing Stalker Anomaly for a number of hours.
Mm-hmm. Who were you stalking for a number of hours?
Various
Who were you stalking?
mutants, some monolith guy that I shot in the back of the head, a few zombies.
Alright. So I see where Twitter's at now. So we'll go ahead and reveal what's Twitter's vision line of sight is
His vision.
It's using Jinx's senses. If she's
okay.
looking through it.
come on. No, that did not help roll 20.
Okay,
Why
so
not 20?
his vision is
So
I have no
Also,
idea.
is he
Well,
is he
it's whatever
fleeing through
gnome
the
is.
trees or
Whatever
above the
gnome
tree?
is. Whatever gnome is. I mean, he would start off above the trees, and then if he had to go down lower to be able to hear, he would go down to some branches. Are they getting ready to shoot him for meat?
This little owl.
Poor Twitter.
Ah, yes. The ancient
Okay.
DM.
So go ahead and roll perception for me. Using well, no, it would be using Twitter's perception, right? Yeah.
You hear through the bird senses, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because you share any of its dark vision or anything it has. So
owls have keen
Well, it
hearing or
doesn't
just keen sight?
it has owls have advantage on perception checks, and also enjoy your 120 feet of dark vision.
So, I'm using Twitter's perception or mine?
It would be Twitter's perception because you're viewing it through Twitter.
No, so it's using her senses.
No, it's using. I'm pretty sure. It's
Sure.
Pretty
Now-
sure it's using the familiar.
Can you click on Find Familiar?
Yeah, hold on.
In action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears.
But remember,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah, gaining the benefits.
he is able to turn it.
So it's using Twitter's, yeah.
But you get advantage with Twitter.
You guys are
because he
right.
has keen hearing.
Yeah, because I do this with my imp familiar who has devil's sight, and ruined my DM's plans a few times.
So as Twitter is fluttering up there, he does see some lizard-like creatures that are chopping wood and building what appears to be a small fort. Actually, let's just go ahead and reset bar.
Demon territory, aren't we?
Did you say wizard?
Lizard.
Lizard.
It's like a bunch of guys. I'm sorry. I have this mental image of a bunch of guys in robes trying to chop wood badly.
Wizards don't build forts. Oversee.
Either that or the axes are magically doing it by themselves.
Hey, I've made a wizard with 10 strength once.
Come on, roll 20. Just fucking work. Eventually, this is going to catch up, I promise.
Eventually. This would be a
Ish.
great opportunity for the Garrote.
For the what?
For the
Oh.
Garrote. Yeah, but
Gotcha.
they're probably just some bros trying to survive because we're in
Some
demon
bros.
territory.
So you see, or Twitter sees, these lizard folk throwing up some hasty fortifications, some wooden palisade walls, and spikes, things like that.
Okay, I will tell everyone what I'm seeing, what he's seeing.
And as far as the comprehend language goes, I mean they're just having a casual conversation about we need more wood. You hurry up with that lumber. You tie down that over there, and you're hearing the tools banging on stuff as they pound things into the ground,
Okay.
things like that.
We could approach them and maybe they may have some information about what we are fighting, or you think they're not
You mean the
interested
demons?
to us? Yeah.
Would we know if these folks are typically enemies or could go either way?
I guess you could roll nature check. See if you can recognize what they are, I guess. Of course, I'm sure some of you actually meta do, but
Shh, we don't talk about that.
oh, 20 on nature. Yeah, so you recognize instantly that these are kobolds, and kobolds could be either way. They could be friend or foe. They are. I'm going to use intelligence as a loose term here. Creatures.
Do we have snacks? We can give them snacks.
Perhaps we should send an envoy. Some way to carry our voice without being shot, if they are hostile.
That's a good one.
That's a good idea.
So one thing that Twitter does notice also, there are some humans helping in the camp.
Uh-huh.
They are pretty dirty humans that are rather ragged and worn out looking.
Do they look like they might be prisoners?
Hard to tell.
Should we go try to talk to them?
Yeah.
Is there? Can we talk
Well, if
to?
anybody's going to talk to him, it should be Quint.
That is accurate.
Yes,
Sure.
the Dragonborn who doesn't speak
Oh.
Draconic.
Oh,
I was
no.
raised by dwarfs. I don't know any dragon words.
No, I know, but you are
Uh.
dragon. Aren't kobolds like mini dragoning kind of things?
Maybe if you speak Dwarvish, they'll think it's like a superior version of Draconic that they don't understand.
Oh,
But I can try.
That's really good.
Would you like me to try? At least if they shoot at me, I can be out of there at immense speed.
Yeah, you could definitely.
I can get out of there instantly.
That is also an
Well,
option.
What? Oh. I'll hide in the bag of holding with my head poking out. And then if we need to get out, I can thunderstep.
thunderstep from inside.
I mean, we can give it a try. Just don't fall in.
Well, I can reach out.
Would that
Okay.
would that not damage your bag?
Nah, it'll be fine.
No.
I mean,
Well, our
it's
bag
considered carried.
What?
I don't think the spell damages anything you're carrying.
Yeah,
No.
and it would technically be both worn and carried.
I was gonna say, yeah. You know what?
I think he's fine. Yeah, because you'd technically be
It's
wearing
double immune.
But you can just sit on my shoulder. Or hold on to my shoulder. It's, they might shoot at you, but
Yeah. I'll sit on your shoulder.
we'll give it a try.
I'm a rare and exotic breed of gnome, so maybe I'll be extra
you
tasty,
all-
but wouldn't want to shoot me first.
All right,
Although maybe
I
it's
will.
like the poison arrow frogs. You know, the bright coloration indicates that I'm extremely toxic.
Especially when it depending on what he eats.
So Quint will start strolling that way, looking as big and tough as he can.
I would like to be close.
Go ahead, position yourselves.
Also, I will keep Twitter in the tweet. Twitter in
Now-
the tweez.
Tweet. You want to keep Twitter in, please? Okay. So, are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you just bold as you please walking up?
Bold as I
Stealth.
please, walking up and kind of yelling towards, as I'm coming in Dwarvish, as suggested by the party.
DM,
What's going on over here?
any of these trees look particularly tall?
So the light green ones, like
Yeah.
this one and this one, those are particularly tall. The other ones are kind of like your pine trees that are, not fully grown yet type.
Which would you say is the tallest of these three in this area?
Probably that one.
Oh, the one I just pinged? Or
That one.
Oh. Oof, that's a bit close to be climbing up. Okay, how about out of these three right in front of me?
Which three in front of you? Sorry.
The ones
Right
around my
here.
token. Yeah.
Here and here. Probably the one you're in. They're all about the same height.
Okay, I'll climb this one to get a better vantage point.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll?
Dex. We'll go with the dex
Just a straight dex?
for climbing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go athletics, I guess.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Okay. I will be positioned up there with my bow, waiting for things to go south.
5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Quint, as you walk up and you start hollering in Dwarvish, these three guys here start retreating inside of the gate.
All right. I will continue to push forward and just say, like, oh, you all have to run away. I just want to know what's going on here.
Also in Dwarvish.
As suggested by the party.
Okay.
Maybe I'll repeat myself afterwards in common. Kind of
Okay.
roll between the two.
As you say in Dwarvish, they just keep retreating. When you say it in common, they actually stop and we make fortifications.
Fortifications against what?
Fortifications against the big ugly monster.
Big ugly monsters.
The big ugly monsters that have been coming around every night.
When's the last time you saw the big ugly monsters?
A couple of nights ago.
Which direction did they come from and which direction did they go?
All directions.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
What are they after?
Everything.
Mm,
Okay. Since Alan's still on my shoulder, so should I ask anything else?
I think he's in the bag of
Sorry,
holding.
my mum was talking to me. No, I'm on his shoulders.
Oh, you are? You
Yeah,
said
what?
you were in the bag of holding. That's what I wrote down.
No, he had a plan to if he was going to go alone, but
I didn't hear what was going on because my mum was talking to me.
They built fortifications to hide from the big monsters. They come every couple days. They come from everywhere. They go everywhere.
What do the big monsters look like?
Big uglies.
Didn't get
Sometimes dogs.
killed some of those dogs down the road a couple days ago.
Be nice.
Like, do you mean what color are they? Do they have horns? Do they have wings? Do they
Well,
have flaming swords
some-
and lightning whips, or other way around?
some 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 are small like dogs. Some have pointy fingers. Some are ugly white. All kinds of just strange creatures.
the sun is going down, like in the next few
Probably a couple of
few
hours till sundown.
or-
Yeah.
and we would know.
How much
many
holy oil
we
do we have?
to-
How much wood do you have?
Holy oil.
I
Holy
have a
oil.
vial.
Oh.
I got two.
I have
I have 3 vials.
I have some 3.
I think I have 3. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, mechanically speaking, holy water is very expensive and doesn't deal much damage considering the HP
No, it's holy
pools
oil.
of fiends. It's the same.
It's oil, not water.
No,
Same
it's
damage.
different. You can set holy oil on fire.
Okay, that's. I'm not gonna tell you what's wrong with that plan. Just gonna say maybe invest more in your gear than magic water and oil. Moving on.
Said like a true atheist.
Uh,
You're thinking like a Satanist, Jimmy.
How far?
Jinx, hearing all this, will message Quint to ask him how many are coming every night. Unless you said that and I missed it.
How many do you usually see?
Never same. Never the same.
How long do we have to keep traveling to get to the next city?
Probably a few more days.
Oh, okay.
Do we have anything else?
So
we
how
wanna ask
about
him before
how
I
about
ask
we
about the people in there?
help these fellas?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Help them with the fortifications.
Mm-hmm.
Or put them on the other hand.
Maybe we can help them find some food and stuff like that.
Need a hand building these things.
Sure. You help. You help. You help. We can. You can sleep here.
All right.
I don't know how much I trust the little guys, but we can build them.
Do you trust them? I don't know.
I mean, not really, but I'm gonna say that out loud to them.
Above game, I like them.
Yeah.
Every encounter I've had with kobolds, they've been both harmless and useless at the same time.
I've died
It's
so
fun.
many times to kobolds, and their traps that I can't count by now.
Pretty much the only time that I used kobolds, the party ended up utilizing them as an army.
Yeah. Every time I've encountered them, I've encountered them twice. This is one of them. Both of which we tried to get information out of them, and both of which they had nothing of import to add.
The other time they had a dragon egg. Oh, no, it was... The dragon egg was stolen from the kobolds by the giants. But it had hatched into a dragon like 1,000 years ago, but they didn't realize. And so the party had to kill the new dragon because it had gone mad. And then turns out that dragon had laid another egg, which they then delivered to the kobolds.
So they were carrying like an egg shell that just had a hole they didn't notice in it.
No, it like the egg that they delivered was a proper egg.
No, I was talking about the old egg.
Oh, no, that was stolen from them.
Okay, so stolen from them by the giants 1,000 years ago?
Well, maybe a few hundred.
Goodness.
I don't
It
know.
was a long time ago.
Okay.
They didn't realize that it had hatched.
Oh, anyway, Quint's going to start helping build fortifications.
Okay.
Yeah.
They hand you a hand axe for chopping wood, and one of them comes with you and says, "We're chopping these trees down over here to make spikes. We want to make spikes all the way around."
I guess the rest of us are just gonna camp a while away from this.
Emrys, can I pull you into a different chat for a second in a minute to ask you something?
Yeah, you want to do it now?
Super special series.
Kai was about to say something, so...
Oh,
No,
what do you say, Guy?
I'm gonna to get close and ask them if they need food, that I can gather some by my background.
Food. Yes, we love food. We love food.
I
And
guess
several of them begin chattering about food all at the same time, and agreeing about how much they love.
So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna to gather food and do it for 5 people. So
how many of the how many kobolds and humans are there?
things that I find.
Hold on, one more time, Leslie.
How many kobolds and humans are there?
About 13, 14.
And is there housing ready currently for them to sleep in?
You're still outside of the walls, so you really wouldn't be able to tell.
Well, then I'll ask them, do they have safe places to sleep, or did they get destroyed and they're having to rebuild it today?
They will. You're asking when the kobolds at? We sleep in there, and they point to the walls.
Okay. I say, if you decide that you need very safe huts to sleep in, for tonight I can make you some.
We like huts. Huts.
Oh my god, you'll have to Venn diagram yourself in the middle.
You're gonna... Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
Okay, then what I'll do is I will kind of hang around, and then when it gets and help out building, and then when it gets close to dusk, I will make. How many are there of us? There's our group. I'll make
Should be able to fit in one.
About 20 people.
I'll make 3 tiny huts.
Can you do more than one tiny hut at a time?
Yep.
It didn't. Well, let me see.
It's non-concentration. You just have
If
to
you leave a tiny hut, then it disappears.
Hence why you have to Venn diagram yourself in there.
Oh, okay. So I have to be inside the hut.
Right,
not
you have to stay
outside?
inside of it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna
What's the
paint
word?
herself a tiny little spot on the ground she can't leave, and then build three
Yep.
huts around her.
Yep.
Now I get what you mean about the Venn diagram.
Mhm.
So make like overlapping huts with me laying in the middle.
And
I'll be back in a minute.
hopefully-
My mum needs me to do something.
all right, when you get back, we'll do that aside.
That's
Uh,
awesome. Freaky, I love that. I just want there to be a way for me to
we need to get higher level to have the mansion.
oh, we are a while away from that.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, worst case scenario, I can at least do one for us.
There you go. We have to
Yeah.
do like this.
And then she has to stay right. Whoops.
But
Right
do
there.
it in the fortifications, please.
Well, yeah, but
Well, that desk will make at least one for us to sleep in.
give me a
Don't
moment.
roll over in your sleep, Jinx.
That's funny. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I hope she just doesn't roll over. Maybe you need to dig a small
I can put the
trench.
packs around her.
Dig a small trench for her to sleep in. That way, if she rolls over, at least she stays in the trench.
Got mold earth. She can dig herself a hole.
There you
Yeah.
How do you guys like my little Venn diagram?
go. That's awesome.
Totally. Could I get inside and like take in the food and see how the
Yeah.
other humanoids are?
Yeah.
Like if they're okay or something.
Yeah.
They've entered the camp and not been shot. I believe it is safe.
So as you go in, Kai, you notice there are a bunch of like sleeping bags on the ground, makeshift sleeping. You know, they are sleeping within the walls of this little fortress, but they are sleeping on the ground mostly, from what you can tell. Some of them, up against the walls, but it's very makeshift.
Wow. I'm gonna to look at one of the kobolds and ask them if they had to leave their home or why they're here.
Uh, speak to the leader. Speak to leader.
Okay, okay, thank you, little one. And I'm gonna to go to the
Uh,
leader.
okay. Which this is the leader up here.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good, good. Just coming through.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you had to leave your old city or town or cave where you were living, and that's why you're here, or
Yes. So this particular wing, looking at him, he's fairly old, fairly wizened looking. Um, if if you were to uh equate him to humans, he'd be an old man. Um, yes, we left. I left my home many years ago because our god was captured and his mind was taken from him. We have been seeking a new god since.
I
what's
got a
the
god for
name
you.
of the
As
god?
do I.
What was that, Ophelia?
What is the name of your god?
Ah,
The
our
one
god
you played?
was our god was Notchlick.
Nutfleck.
Notchlick.
Sorry, I don't know how to write that. Note lad.
What color are these kobolds?
Oh, I see.
These well, they're red.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, kobolds don't generally take on the color of the dragon they serve, do they?
They don't change color to it, but a lot of times they will worship a particular dragon color, especially if it matches their scales, because there are different colors of kobolds.
Depends on the DM.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been?
Oh, did I just post that to myself? No, you guys can see that in chat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
For how long have you been fighting for with these demons?
These demons, they showed up weeks ago. We fled. We hide when they came, and we are tired of hiding. So now we will fight.
Oh, that's impressive. I wish you much luck. And this night, I hope we can help you.
Phew.
It's a pleasure.
And my name is Cecil, by the way.
Oh, Ophelia, nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure, Ophelia.
I thought you said Cecil.
That's what I figured you think. I figured that's why I typed it in chat. Cecil.
Sisu.
Dun 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 dun
My leader of the kobolds was named Spix.
dun dun.
If you're looking for a god, I'm
No,
a worshiper.
Sniv.
I'm a cleric.
Oh, Sniv. Why am I thinking of Spix?
Spix is Pixie. Pixie. It's a pixie.
Ah. It was Sniv, sorry.
Niv. That's not a bad name either. I like it. I like it. Okay. So as you get closer to the humans, by the way, Kai, you notice
Yeah.
that they look that while they look ragged and worn down, they don't look like they're afraid of the kobolds. They don't look like they're servants or any sort. More, they're part of this community.
Refugees.
Refugees. Yep.
Oh, it's so nice. I think I'm gonna to engage some simple for the experience. I'm gonna to engage for some simple conversation with them and ask them if they're fine and those things.
So the first one you find is she's a middle-aged lady. Not very portly, but not withered either by any means. Um, she's she tells you that she lived in a small village nearby that was raided by the demons and the monsters that came, and her family fled. Most of the members of her family eventually were slaughtered, and then she found this ragtag band and fell in with them.
Oh, it sounds really interesting.
Was that sarcastic?
Huh?
Oh no, sorry, no.
Oh,
The way
was
you
that
said-
sarcastic? I see what you're saying. Oh, that sounds
That sounds
interesting.
really
Sounds interesting. We got a great story.
No, sorry, but there are
Cool story, bro.
some words or some phrases that even if you say like truthfully, it sounds like
Yeah,
sarcastic. Like,
for
oh,
sure.
tell me more, and it's like,
Oh
no.
yeah. Tell me more about that.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's true. I think I'm gonna to leave them some rations,
Okay.
like
And she thanks you
5.
very much.
You're more Dumbledore.
Where's Tez? I left her at the bottom of the map all by her lonesome.
Dun, dun.
And there's a Francois down here. And a Nyx.
Guys, if Stranger dies, should I just bring my, like, one of my wizards so that we have even more birds? Should I bring Mr. Kret and we can have a crow?
I believe in Stranger. He'll survive.
I believe he might. He's
I
a
will
sturdy-
survive.
I say he's a sturdy boy with a +0 in a Constitution.
And we have Geiger also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to put Geiger on the map too, but for some reason it didn't. Or let me try again. It might have just been the. No.
I'm trying.
I think his token is broken.
Yeah. Geiger's not a bird though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a kind of familiar kind of thing.
Maybe.
He's more of a pet at the moment.
Yeah. It's going to become.
Imra's gonna put you away for a minute.
Top down to the sanitarium, I guess.
Sneaky secrets. But yeah, if last
Okay, so back to the Venn diagram.
Indeed.
That would be funny as hell.
We're in it. We're in the
I
Venn
should do
diagram.
it. Well, if you let me do it, I would absolutely do it.
I mean,
would-
there's
The ring's already there.
Yeah.
He hasn't said no.
yeah, there's also no reason you can't.
I love that thought of me rolling out of one of them and disappearing. Well, when he gets back, let's ask him if we can do it.
Yeah, you know, Stranger dies. I'm considering, you know, maybe I'll bring a wizard. Or maybe I'll bring that warlock who was another skill monkey that I recommended before making Stranger.
Yeah.
It would be, if Stranger dies in a battle against these demons, it would be a opportune time to bring him in.
I was thinking if I die, I would make a warlock.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see who dies first!
I mean, technically, if you die, I can bring you back. But if I die, I die. You know, it's more dangerous.
Ah, yes, because you have a Revivify, I take it.
Yeah.
But do you have the diamonds?
You.
Yeah.
We found
I
there was
have
one in the bag of holding.
Sick!
We can bring one person back.
Neat.
One person. So don't die.
Damn it, my plans.
Hello.
We're back.
Hello.
What did we miss?
So am I able to
man.
actually do this Venn diagram of huts?
You are going to do the Venn diagram of huts?
No, my question is, would I be able to?
I mean, I thought you could only do once, but looking at it, it doesn't say that from what I saw. So as long as you remain in one, yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll do that, and I'll kind of use mold earth to unbear, to kind of dig out a little depression for me not to But I'll do it at dusk so that it'll last the night.
Gonna do it at bedtime.
I mean, I'm gonna, after this though, I am gonna do some double checking on it, just to make sure. But I mean, for this one, if we find out differently that it doesn't work that way in the future, we'll adjust fire.
Okay. Doing it even once is just so funny.
If it was like an on-self thing, it probably wouldn't work. But because you're actually creating an object within the space,
Right. Which
yeah.
is why my logic is saying that, because The only reason I said I would have said no is because I thought that there was a wording in there that said you could only do once. But since it isn't, from what I just read, yeah.
This isn't even that overpowered. It's just like
So you guys spend the rest of the evening helping them do the chores and set up the more
Does
fortifications.
anyone have mold earth?
Yes.
Since we have a few hours, do you want to maybe go around and use it to dig a ditch?
Sure.
Oh,
And do
that's-
what do they call those? A berm?
what, where you like pile the dirt in front and have
Yeah.
the ditch in back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a berm and then the ditch in front of it.
So we're making a trench.
Yeah.
Trench warfare.
Okay. So
So we like doing
see, we'll use. Oh, there you go. Somebody.
these shenanigans.
beat me to it. Feel free to take it off the map there if you need to. Just assume there's more woods and
Oh no.
grass.
So we are
Okay.
preparing for a wave.
Oh god, are we playing 7 Days to Die here?
Dude, that is one of my favorite games.
Kaya, sounds like your mic is exploding again.
Yeah, it does.
I could make.
Oh really?
I've got probably close to about 4,000 hours on 7 Days to Die.
Alright. I know what Stranger's
Maybe
gonna do.
maybe leave one path right out in front, but there's still.
It's
Well, it's only a 5-foot space. We can easily jump it. Also, it's
Okay.
yeah, and we've got like the piled dirt here. So, and we don't need to leave until morning, so we can dig our way out because kobolds.
Old Earth way out.
That and we have kobolds who have I think a burrow speed.
is it better now or keeps?
Yes, much.
Sounds
Yep.
better.
Okay.
I guess Stranger could trap this opening area. What do I got? I got stuff. I don't need to double click that. I have iron spikes.
Oh, I could do plant growth.
Oh god. You could, yeah.
Ooh, make
In
like
8 hours.
fill the pit with like thorny vines.
Well, that's not quite how plant growth works, but what Kai could do is create like a sort of
Pass
Like-
it multiple
Uh,
times
Yeah.
to fill it.
it's permanent too. You can just create like this huge wall of thick foliage that is really hard to get through.
Yeah.
Granted,
if I spend, I'm gonna to put it
recommendation.
All
in the
all
chat.
normal planes
Oh.
with a 100-foot radius.
Yeah. Recommendation.
Yeah, or a mile if I spend 8 hours
a,
doing
rec-
it.
a recommendation. Make
Yes.
sure there's a little path for us to retreat through. We can trap the hell out of that path, so if anything wants to go through it, it's going to lose its feet. But do make it a point not to trap us in here in case there's flying enemies that light everything on fire.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. Just a thought.
Okay, and how long do you spend casting this spell?
I mean, it's like 1 hour.
Are you going to try to do the full
action,
8 hour?
Or I don't know.
I think
I
one
don't
action's
think
enough.
We have. Yeah, because it's
100-foot radius. Huge.
100-foot radius. So it's 200 diameter. It's like pretty big, I think.
100-foot radius. Let me.
But you can also choose what areas to
I mean-
exclude.
Yeah, I
And-
mean, I could use from that point and all over here
Okay.
and behind.
Yeah, if you could choose areas to
road.
exclude, then that means that you could actually go from the edges of our little pit here and like just set it out where there'll just be these giant spaces of it that don't include the actual inside. So that would mean they have to go through the thick foliage to reach
Trench.
to reach the trench. If that is the case, I'm thinking it through. Is there actually a pretty high tower on this
Oh
thing,
yeah,
or is this
yeah.
all really low?
I can exclude some areas.
Yeah. So you could actually
Okay.
just create like a thick wall of foliage around the trench. Is there an actual high tower on this? Like, is this a tower, or are these just little short things?
those are towers.
Okay, good.
They're probably about 10 foot high.
Okay, high enough to see over the foliage, I would hope. Okay, that's good. So Stranger has a sniper position.
Just a thought. I could go like around a big circle around, and then like a little bit between the pit and the wall, so they have to use even more movement to try to reach.
The thing is, if we haven't killed them by that point, and they make it through the trench and all that, they're gonna have to deal with the walls anyway, and we want to be able to move freely within the trench so that we can like help people that go down and things like that in case we have to exit the fort.
Is it worth
Okay,
me?
cool.
Is it worth me building some kind of escape tunnel?
What's that?
Is it worth me with whatever time we have left me digging an escape tunnel?
I mean,
I'll leave that up to you. That is your decision.
Is I ask Sisu, is there a particular direction they do not come from, or do they come from all sides?
They come they different directions all the time.
Hmm. In scouting around the area, is there a particular area where there might be, cover for safety or anything if I were to tunnel to, or does it all look pretty flat?
I mean it's kind of some rolling hills, just forested area. Not tell any discern anything safer than another, I guess.
How long does it take me to build to do the trench and the berm?
What does the spell say?
Let's see.
yeah, if it had just rained, we could coat the fort in mud so it's harder to burn, but I don't think we have that kind of time and resource.
So, what if with Tez, we have her summon a direwolf and then transform into a young winter wolf?
Then we would have a young winter wolf and a dire wolf.
For an hour.
And what are you trying to do with the wolf?
So, Tez can use conjure animals to summon a direwolf. Then she can transform into a young winter wolf.
Right, I got that, but what are we doing with
For the fight.
for the fight? Okay.
Yeah, not right now.
It's an option, yes.
I guess whatever time I have left before it gets dark, I'll start building an escape tunnel. Maybe, I don't know. I'll just pick a direction where there's the most trees. Worst
So-
case, we can go into the tunnel if things start really going south.
All right.
So let's see. 5 foot section takes one action, so it's 6 seconds per 5 feet. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I saw the change lasts for 1 hour, but then I realized that that's a different part of it.
Alright, so yeah, this mold earth can basically give you a 5-foot burrow speed, which is not bad. It's not best, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
For
five.
cantrip, that's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's see. So, let's see. What is that? 60, or that's 200 feet around. 20 times that you would have to, or no, how many? 40 times that you would have to cast that. 40 times 60. I mean 6. So that's not very long at all, really. 240 seconds. So that's what, 4 minutes?
4 minutes.
Damn.
Jesus.
That's fast.
yeah.
Who needs a fucking bulldozer when you got mold earth?
Yeah. That's basically
And I
what
assume
it
you're
is.
using. I assume you're using the first portion of that, targeting the or using the excavating it, moving it along the ground, depositing it up to 5 feet away. So you're digging the hole and making the berm at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
S-
I was looking down here. It was like I can make it difficult terrain, but it only lasts for an hour.
That's already difficult enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stranger's gonna fashion a tripwire based alarm trap where he gets a sheet of metal, a strut of metal, a spring, and a little strut, and he positions it to where when the tripwire is pulled, the strut bashes down into the plate of metal. It makes a loud. He'll place
Okay,
that in the escape tunnel.
Is that what the purple line is?
No.
No.
Oh no, I do not have
purple
enough
is,
materials to trap all of this.
The purple is the plant growth,
Yeah.
like the diameter.
Oh, okay.
I was referring to something to put in the
so-
escape tunnel in case they find it and try to get into the base by going through it, so we know.
Okay. Question to the party. Should I cast Dragon's Breath on our birds or on the two tanky kobolds?
On the birds.
Yeah. I feel they're gonna live more.
Yeah, but I kind of want to become the new gods.
This little blue guy becomes the new god.
I mean, if we're like,
It's like C3PO.
if we're subjugating the little races, we can go find some goblins and I can beat the fuck out of their chieftain, and then we can have an army of goblins.
That's more.
On the next episode.
No, I just figure if I can
Yeah.
imbue them with the power of dragons, then that might be impressive to them.
True. Oh, if I brought fucking Valerine, they'd think he is some sort of god. Some sort of Azamara messiah.
Messiah.
Yeah, because he's a dragon
Okay,
sorcerer.
cool.
Okay. So where was the escape tunnel?
I guess which direction would there be the densest portion of trees out there?
Probably over here, this way.
Then I will dig out a tunnel that way.
In this direction.
Yeah.
Imagine if after all this, nothing happens.
I know.
Well-
It would be
Well,
so funny.
We would
Well, we
still
would have
help them.
helped out these kobolds and people with a great fort.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Oh, we do all of
But
this, and then like we have like one imp show up.
Well, it's demons. It'll be a
I will destroy you all.
Hey, never underestimate what the fucking imp can do to a low-level area. One imp can ruin an entire town. Like, look at an imp's stats and like what it's good at and its proficiencies and everything. You notice it's not just its sting you have to worry about. One imp can turn an entire town of stupid commoners into devil worshippers.
Jinx, I almost fucking knocked you. Jinx, where?
Yes.
Mark on the map for me your. Oh my god, what is that sound? Kai, sorry, I think that was Kai again. Mark on the map for me the entrance and exit to your tunnel, just so I know.
Okay, so let's make it inside right here.
Right in front of the entrance to the gate. Okay.
Well, yeah, you're right. That's probably not a good idea. How do you go back? How do you erase?
You select it and then press the backspace key.
I just hit Control Z.
Also an option.
Control Z?
Control
Okay.
Z is the Control Z is in Z is the undo
That's not working.
shortcut.
I don't think it works for players. I think it's only DM.
Okay, well.
I recommend
Okay,
this nice
so
little
it's
corner.
here,
Yeah.
and I guess out to. Where's the dense area of trees?
Yeah, right about there.
Right
A little
about
bit
there.
north of there.
All right. So like about right in there.
Okay.
So, while they're doing that, I'm gonna go around to the different types of goblins, kobolds, and ask them what they can do.
Okay. So this one, and this one are Kobold Elite. They mostly have slings. Kai's playing on his music.
Oh,
Check
sorry.
that out. No, it's all good.
You're
all
not
good.
the bard.
Okay.
It's it's for morale before we all die.
By the way, how's the inspiring speech?
Um,
The
About how we're all dragons on the inside.
Oh boy, I'm a dragon.
And one day we will spread our wings and fly.
What is the limit on inspiring leader? Can you inspire all of our kobolds friends here?
I think he has.
If you keep doing it
By default, I can
by
do it up to
groups of
6 people.
7, yeah, and you can repeat.
When you
But I
start,
think I
when you
can
start,
do it twice.
I think in this case, when you're telling a kobold that he can eventually become a dragon, you're gonna inspire him regardless. So.
Yeah,
Rule of
I
cool
can
moment.
do it multiple times, but you can't benefit from it multiple times.
So basically,
So I can
he gathers.
I
all-
can do a 30-minute speech and inspire everybody.
Woohoo!
You technically need to do it for an hour. So filibuster like a politician.
Filibuster.
No,
Okay.
but it was, long story.
So real quick, you've got Kobold Elites, Kobold Dragon Shields, the leader is a Kobold Sorcerer, Scale Sorcerer. Then you got the Underlings, which are pretty much useless.
Well, 7 extra HP.
But with 8 extra hit points.
With 8 extra hit points, they do have crossbows though, so.
Yeah.
So,
if I do inspiring leader for 40 minutes, that's enough to get everybody, including the commoners.
Okay. That is a Hitler speech.
Okay. dear. It's the Independence Day
Alright.
speech.
There you no.
I'm
That's the
on
end.
Twitch, man. Don't get me banned.
It's just the same speech
no.
on loop.
After 10 minutes, we get bored and walk away.
All right.
I want to set my spike traps, but I think I just. Ooh.
I don't know. Now I kind of want to do the Dragon's Breath on the kobolds after that whole "we are all dragons on the inside."
I mean, the kobold dragon shields could probably benefit most from it if you're gonna pick them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, how many times do you cast?
They're gonna be on the front lines.
Yeah.
They're pretty tanky, actually, from what I recall.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
I mean, if you have the spell slots.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
true.
concentration, so I can cast it on 2 people. That's why I was asking if I would. I think birds technically are more useful, but
Do it. Just do it.
there's the implication of maybe something better will happen if I do it on the dragonborn.
Do it for
Not
shenanigans.
the dragonborn? No. On the
Well,
kobolds.
what would we be sacrificing as their action?
Spear attack.
Pretty rubbish spear attacks.
Okay. But they're kobold elites. They don't do at least some damage?
No, he's talking about the dragon shields. The kobold elites do something different.
Oh, the dragon shields. Oh, okay.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Acid will probably be best choice against demons.
But they're red kobolds. No. Anyway.
Yeah, but demons resist fire.
Yeah.
Demons resist basically everything.
Yeah. Above game, I'm starting to think these aren't demons. But we'll go into
Well,
that
some of
later.
them have been demons, some of them have just been fiends.
So far, all we've encountered is a Yugoloth and a bunch of devils. At least that I've encountered. I don't know if the rest of you encountered something in that session I missed.
Well, hellhounds aren't devils, they're just fiends.
They are lawful evil fiends. That would place them with devils.
No, devils are a specific category. Same as Yugoloths, it will specify in the creature type.
You know, well, Yugoloths are the neutral evil. They're from Guyana.
Okay. Any more preparations?
Kai, you keep exploding.
Oh, sorry. I think it's when I move or something like that.
Alright, just stay
moving, Kai.
perfectly still for the next 3 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really difficult for me.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't. You know, I just from what I know of Kai, I can't picture Kai sitting still in real life anyway, anywhere, anytime, anyhow. He's the kind of I bet he's got that. He's, you know, when he was in school, he's the kid that, you know, always had the legs shaking, always had the pencil, you know, flicking around in his fingers.
Yeah.
How close
Yeah.
am I, Kai?
Yes, really close.
Yeah.
But I'm always really calm, but I always need to be doing something.
Always
So
got to be
that's
moving.
Quite strange. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a conversation with the
Don't
2
touch me.
dragon shields. And
You're
I'm
gonna have a
gonna I'm gonna make up some story about, like, one night I had a dream of a dragon who came down from the heavens to speak to me, and, like, all this nonsense, and then eventually, like, I was given this power to, like, awaken your inner dragons.
Okay. Okay, as you're telling them this story, you see a zealous light in their eyes.
Oh,
Like they are hungry for more. They want to know more. They are hanging on your every word.
And then at the end of my story, I tell them that when night comes and the demons approach, I will awaken their inner dragons too.
Yeah.
And then I signal to Quint to let off just a little bit of dragon's breath. Just a little bit.
What now?
Yeah, do it now. Just a little bit.
How often can you use your dragon's breath point?
That's
Oh,
why I said a
it's-
little bit, so it's not a full charge.
actually, I think it's short rest, so you could just do the full charge because I think we have an hour.
It's fine. If we ended up, what I clicked on, if we end up fighting, I'm not going to be using the breath weapon.
Yeah.
Sword hits for way more.
Aw.
Yeah, I had a DM that altered the breath weapon to work exactly like a dragon's, where it recharges to make it more viable.
I
Yeah,
think it's more viable at 6th level when it's 3d6 as opposed to 2d6.
yeah, but it always just sort of gets outshined.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Well,
Oh fuck. Oh well.
yeah.
Sorry. Side note: I'm in the kitchen making a sandwich right now, and I just realized I don't have half the ingredients for the sandwich.
No.
No.
I hate when that happens. And now I'll get the cheat. No.
When you have
Oh,
fire
what?
breath, right? Or is it lightning?
Lightning.
Lightning. Alright.
Now, if
So
I was
I tell...
if I was fire based,
It's one
I
of them.
would have survived a lot better last fight.
So yeah, I tell the dragon shields about how I'll awaken the inner dragons at the time of battle, and then I point to Quint and they see this bolt of lightning firing from his mouth.
So, at that point, all of the other what just happened? Oh,
Something finagled.
fucking
Sorry.
no, my computer started popping up. Virus protecting. Hey, we didn't find anything. Notifications.
Hate when it does that.
Like, hey, we just want to let you know
Mm-hmm.
you don't have any viruses.
But yeah, guys, if we can get some like black powder, I can make something I call the holy hand grenade, which is black powder core, then like a layer of shrapnel that's coated in like holy water.
I
And
can
then the
make you
shell.
black powder.
So as when the rest of the kobolds will see Quint, his lightning go off, they start bowing down to him.
I don't think it worked out for you. I think they think I'm the god, not you.
Oh come on! I'm trying to pass it off, and I gave him that power. I will become a god one day.
Good to know. Good to know. I'm just put a note right here. Wants to be a god.
Oh no.
I hear it's tough to be a god, though.
Huh?
Tough to be the king.
It's good to be the king.
It's tough to be the king too.
Save changes.
That's why you delegate.
Yeah, but everybody's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
So,
Be a Lich King.
as the night wears on, the kobolds begin cooking the food that Kai so generously brought, and everybody starts making their way into the camp for the evening. At this point, by the way, with Quint helping them make more spikes, there are spikes similar to what's in front of the over here. all the way around the building here, or the fortress. Yeah, there we go.
Damn, we should just move here.
I mean, if we keep building, we can have like an actual fucking stronghold, but I don't think we have that kind of time.
Also, wisdom to keep going north.
Yeah, Quint's family, that is probably already dead.
I know, I was kidding. It was like after all this effort we put into it.
We've done a good thing for these people and kobolds.
Kobolds ain't people.
Kobolds are people too. They have a religion that makes them a people.
Sahagin have a religion too.
You said
Yeah, but they're
Sahag.
fish.
Yeah, they're fish. Jeez.
All right. So we have a moat, a berm. How thick is this, Kai? How thick is your brush
Yeah.
around?
It's like 20 feet until the pit. All
Okay,
around.
so it's 20 feet up into the berm, and it's
Yeah.
just thick foliage. How's it worded?
It's turbo
Yeah.
difficult terrain. It's triple movement to move through.
Yeah, it says
4 feet
like
for every 1 foot?
for each oh, what happened? For each foot you move, you have to spend 4 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with this campaign. Blah.
I mean, I don't know how to put it because it doesn't show up the information.
That's fine. Yeah, I get the gist though. So for each 1 foot moved, it takes 4 foot of movement.
Yeah.
So
It's
5,
like
10
super
feet.
duper.
10 feet is gonna take 40 movement to get. Jesus. So it'll take an entire turn to get to the moat. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing is gonna happen anyway. So
Why did you set it so thin, by the way? You could have, like, cast the spell 3 times and made it where they had, like, 50 feet of this shit to go through.
oh Jesus.
It's a third
Well, it's a
level
third
spell,
level spell.
so
True.
yeah. And I want to have one prepared for if someone's dying. I don't want to feel
Okay.
bad.
So as the night progresses, and you guys are getting ready to turn in, just before everybody starts going to bed,
I mean, is anybody going to bed when we're
Yeah.
anticipating demon armies?
I mean, if
Well, we
Jinx
should-
put up the tiny huts, sure.
Yeah. Well, we could take watch, but we should sleep if we can.
Okay, I thought we were actually gonna fight them.
It's better to try and get rest if you can.
Well,
Unclear that they're coming.
I was assuming that if they made it through to us, that we would, and they're attacking the fort, that we would attack them from the tiny huts.
Wouldn't it be smarter to fight them before they get to the fort?
yeah,
we can
I mean,
retreat to the tiny
if they get
huts.
if they get to the tiny huts, I mean, well, first of all, you wouldn't be able to fight them from the tiny huts because you're inside of the walls. You wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah. Also, Jinx, we need you in the Venn diagram.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Get in your place, wizard.
Things appeared.
They look like Langoliers a little bit.
You hear this kind of gruntish type yipping.
Oh, my
Who's on
husband needs me to
watch?
turn the volume down on my phone. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm in my little hollow.
When we start hearing noises, I think I will try to go up. But when I can. Or when my turn.
Well,
It's gonna block the entryway.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on the 2 dragon shields.
Okay, let's go ahead and
shigga-digga-digga
go ahead
up
and-
here.
roll right after I clear this.
Initiative.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good.
Ranger's token is still broken.
Is it really? Wait, is it? And
I'd be
I
between.
think we should have
So
the.
nervous.
I think the tiny huts should be as like, if we're being overwhelmed and we have to hide, then we go into the tiny huts. But I think we should try to fight them off
Yeah, they're the fallback
before
point.
we resort to
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So sadly, Nyx is gonna have to sit tight unless she's got some buffs for the rest of the party.
Yeah.
We need you, Jinx.
I could still cast from there.
Yeah, but you can't see because of the walls.
No, you can't. Well, you couldn't be. You wouldn't have line
I
of
can't
sight.
see through the door, the gate.
Like maybe you'd be able to see like
All right, then what I'll do is I'll send Twitter up to be
like
able to spot
this
for me.
this space.
I mean, you still wouldn't have line of sight for a spell.
Using the owl to show me where perspective on where everything is.
Oh.
Spells and magical effects unfortunately can't pass through the dome.
Actually, that's
You
what I was
can
thinking
shoot
too.
out, but they can't shoot in.
No, you can't. You can't cast out from inside to outside either. I'm 90% sure of that.
Yeah. Goes both ways.
Okay, all right.
Well, how about we let Leslie control Tez? That way we
I
can
would
still...
say, I would say you could probably utilize your familiar to deliver a touch spell from inside, since the bird would technically be delivering it, or the familiar would technically be delivering it.
Yep.
Yeah, let me see if I have any.
So
There's-
I will say that. I will grant that.
Okay, let me check and see if I have any.
There's also the concept of making a call of which spells produce a projectile and which ones don't. Because there are certain things like Polymorph, for instance, would not... It's a creature you can see, but I don't really think Polymorph produces a projectile. It doesn't shoot a dart of magic that polymorphs you. So, like, if
Right.
you're using a familiar to share senses and you're on the other side of a wall, you could probably do it because now you can see the creature you're doing it to. But something like Fireball, which specifically states you create a streak of orange light that...
Right.
goes to space. Yeah.
Right, that's where I was going with line of sight, by the way.
Yeah.
Because most spells that require line of sight would be like Mel's Acid Arrow. You know, even if you're able to see them, unless you have a clear path for that acid arrow to travel, it's not going to hit.
The only thing I think that
Would be... would any of the elites benefit from being invisible?
for one attack.
Well,
as soon
yeah,
as
I would
you
only
do
one attack,
anything,
right?
Something's invisible.
it's regular invisibility, not greater.
Yeah.
But what I
Oh,
can do, is I have magic circle. I can do it from. Does it center out from me though,
The problem
or is it a
is
ranged spell?
it's a location you make, and it takes like a minute to cast. As it is, they
Well-
already can't enter because of the tiny
yeah, 'cause
huts.
we are now into
Yeah. Also, they
No,
can't.
I was planning on doing it from the edge of the tiny hut out, but
It's not
we're
that
already
big.
into initiative now.
Refresh my memory. What does Magic Circle do anyway?
It makes it so they can't enter the area, but Tiny Hut does it anyway.
No, it
Oh.
lets you be able to shoot out, but they can't shoot in. So if there were a zone that we moved into from outside the tiny hut on, we can shoot out, but they can't. I think magic stuff. They can shoot like regular weapons.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures within.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, it's the tiny hut we already have in place, and it's a bit better as it is. Also,
I know, I was not in a situation.
You can probably
It was
cast
in
Shadow.
addition to,
yeah.
Thinking Cloud.
Yeah.
Well, Shatter is just a shockwave. It has nothing to do with electricity or storms. It being called thunder damage is a misnomer. It's actually just a pressure wave. It's an actual explosion. So technically, dynamite
that's what
should be
thunder
thunder
is.
damage. Yeah, that's my point. It doesn't even come.
Okay, so what is my line of sight again? Am I able to see out this gate?
Well, let's find out.
Like from
That's about your
I
line
think
there.
that cone, that yellow cone, is what you can see.
Yeah, I think pretty much that. Not even quite that full range of that yellow cone.
Oh, never mind. It's
Thanks,
within.
you can do whatever you want to. You don't have
What
to
I
stay
can see
there.
within. Never mind. It's within what I can see within 10 feet. Okay. All right.
Honestly, if this one stays up over the escape tunnel, anyone who goes in can immediately go to the escape tunnel.
Yeah, and then there's also okay. All right. Well, I'll be looking at what I can do while you guys go ahead and start.
Well, you can do Shadow and Stinking Cloud, but I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I just have to be able to have as a line of sight for Shatter, I think.
Sleep, you can probably do Sleep. Anyway,
There he is. All right, so Quint.
I will position myself in the gateway and pull up my shield. And we'll do a hand axe for now. And I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
That'll do it.
do you have initiative for the Kobolds?
You know what? I do not. Thank you for that reminder.
What if we give the commoners healing potions and have them relay the potions to people who need them?
It's an option.
Late for that now.
If we're able to get them back inside, that would be good.
Alright, let's see. I got the elites. I got the sorcerer. I got the dragon shields and the commoners. Okay, okay. So actually, that one kobold elite, or the kobold elites rather, both of them, because they're going to go on the same initiative. We'll go ahead and make an attack.
Did you say what was approaching? Did you say what
What's
was
that?
approaching? Did you say what was approaching?
So these hound-like creatures with some rather large maws. Big back legs, tiny, strange-looking front legs. All right, so this guy is gonna make a attack here. Up.
Holy shit.
They're T-Rexes.
Yeah, kind of like if a T-Rex were a dog. Okay, that just ignore that damage, by the way. This their damage. That's not correct. What is? I forget what the AC was though for those guys. Okay, so that's gonna hit. So that plus that 6 plus 12, that's 18 points. So as you see this kobold start winding his sling in the air, spinning in the air, you notice that the stone that's in it has a white glow to it, and as he releases it, it streaks through the air, and this first critter goes.
Whoa.
Are you serious? My headset is dying? This one. Oh, come on, headset.
Went wireless, didn't ya?
I always go wireless.
You fool.
No. Alright, so 2 and 2. 9 plus 12.
Wait, they all have vicious slings?
Just the elites.
Guys, we need to kill these kobolds. Their weapons will sell for a mint. Are they making their attacks at disadvantage?
How would they make it a disadvantage?
30 feet.
Oh yeah, it is 30 feet. Ha ha! 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I miscalculated that. The first one anyway. The second one I just totally didn't even. Oh, you know what? Plus line of sight. It wouldn't be able to hit it anyway. What am I doing? Forgetting those mechanics with the trees in the way and stuff and things.
Well, with the small trees are, you said they were like little saplings, so they probably wouldn't provide much in the way of help. I'm more thinking the 30 minimum, 120 maximum on the vicious sling, and these are 10-foot squares.
Well, I'm looking at the fact that these trees are still going to be in his line of sight.
Like the little trees or big trees?
I mean, they're still tall, man. They're still 10 to 15, 20 feet tall. The walls here are 10 foot tall.
Oh,
So
the little
they're
trees
still-
are 10? I thought these were just little scrub trees.
No, they're pine trees, my dude. They're still. They're
Okay.
still. Yeah, they're still. Yeah, when I said they're not full grown trees yet, I don't mean they're still saplings.
Alright. See,
I mean,
didn't catch that.
they probably got a few years. They probably got at least a few years worth of growth on them. So yeah, this entire line of sight here, actually, you know what though? Listen, because you guys were chopping down trees, this tree is gone. That tree is gone. These are gone. This is gone. This is gone. This one's gone. Those are gone. This one that's already half missing is gone.
Ophelia
Not sure how
was
that happened.
crying the whole time. Not gonna correct me or comment on that. Okay.
I think, did I just skip Ophelia's turn? I did.
Or is not?
Ophelia,
Hey, yeah.
you're up.
I'm gonna to move up to the center so I can see everyone. And all of the party, except for Jinx, is going to be blessed using a second level spell. So 4 of us have a bless for a minute. And then if I have some movement, I'm going to try to climb.
Gonna try to what?
No. Would me my movement. Nope, nothing.
Alright, give me one
Sorry,
second,
who did you
guys.
bless?
So, Alan, Queen, Stranger, and Ophelia are blessed. Don't forget your D4.
So, these kobolds
Killed.
built... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kai.
No, just that. Don't forget to when you're attacking or saving throw.
Okay.
Do not forget the D4.
So these...
Do we only get to do that once, or is that every turn?
No, every
All
turn,
attack
every
rolls,
attack.
all saving throws.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So, these kobolds built these towers 10 feet tall, right in front of these even taller or as tall trees.
We cut them down.
I
Not
mean,
these,
yeah,
not this cluster.
those towers are 10 feet tall. I mean, the kobolds are about 3 foot, so that's pretty.
I
good
know,
for
but
them.
I was referring to they didn't fell the trees in the area around them.
No, we cut the trees down.
The ones that have been X'd out, we cut down. The ones that haven't are still standing.
No, I mean they're using it as extra cover.
That defeats the purpose of the tower. Okay.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I'm just gonna put in my notes, kobolds are fucking idiots. Give me a moment.
Keep going.
Yeah. It's your turn, Ophelia. Keep going.
No, it's just I finished. I'm
Alright.
done.
So are these supposed to be 10-foot squares?
Yeah, they are.
Imris?
He's having headset
Okay.
issues.
Alright, sorry about that. Back. Had to swap over to the phone.
Alright, are these supposed to be 10-foot squares, or is that a mistake?
No, I think when I originally planned this, it was supposed to be. I forgot about that though, so we're gonna go with 5 foot because I forgot.
and everything we've planned and done so far has been based on 10 foot or 5 foot.
Okay. So the range would basically be doubled from what it says. Okay.
Wait, does it show? Hold on a second. When you use the ruler,
Yeah, it's 10-foot squares.
oh yeah, no, in that case, yeah, no, in that case the measurements have all been right then. So yeah, 10 foot squares then. Yep.
Okay. That puts that one just on. So I will twin Chaos Bolt onto this one and then this one.
Okay. First one misses, second one hits.
Yeah, but D4, right?
Yes.
The 17 on the first one.
Okay, that'll hit it.
Does it bounce because you got the same amount on both? Or does it have to be the same dice?
It has to be the D8s.
Damn.
So
So which two were it?
first one will do lightning. Second one will do fire.
Okay, which two? What is it?
First one on this one. And second
Okay.
one on this one.
Wait, how many are you hitting?
Two.
You're just hitting two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me make sure I understand. This one
No, this one.
and that one.
This one.
This one. Okay. Stop. Okay, so the first one. 14. And you said acid for the first one?
No lightning on the first one.
Okay. It goes down.
Something horrible just occurred to me.
Oh yeah?
Plant growth.
Oh god.
What was that?
Plant growth. All of the trees in the plant growth range are probably fucking sequoias by now.
You can exclude certain areas. Yeah, past that.
Yes.
Did Ophelia exclude the trees?
Did she exclude the sequoias? No. Well, that's why I was asking too. Like, I mean, how long are you casting this to make this stuff grow? So.
When. Yeah.
So, from the sound of it, it wasn't very much, just enough to make it annoying for attackers. Okay. Anything else from Alan? Did you roll wild magic, by the way? You did. Okay.
I rolled, but nothing. But it didn't trigger.
Yep.
That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Stranger. Danger.
Yep. Okay, so you said we're 5 foot spaces now?
No, I was wrong. It is right. It's right. Because the ruler calculated it, even though I didn't. So it's fine. It is 10 foot.
Well, deception check from this lab, please.
You said perception check?
Deception.
Oh, deception. Okay.
Yeah.
On this one?
Yep. It's that I can see, so.
Yeah, I'll say you can see that. Even with the trees in the way.
I mean, are the trees in the way? I need a decision because I've seen a lot of ranged attacks flying into trees without anything before. Should
I
just?
We'll say that there's enough visibility to see. He needs to make a which?
A deception
Deception?
check. Yeah. He needs to lie to me. Lie to
Yeah.
me, DM. Lie to me. I think...
Oh.
One moment. Let's see if I... Well, no, I don't think I'm physically capable of failing, but let's see. No.
Yeah.
Well, 19 hit. Okay, 24 radiant damage. And, I'll hunker down into cover if there's any cover here. Or is this just a completely flat space? Oh god. What is that sound? It was
That's what I was just trying to figure out. Oh my god.
It's Leslie.
My eardrums.
Leslie, you're murdering us, please.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Dragon Shield. 1, 2, 3. 15. Nope, sorry, hold on. 10, 20, 30. And his movement speed is 35, I think? No, 20. So back him up. He's going to be right there with Quint. He's going to move over here. And these guys are going to 10, 20, I think 30, 40. Okay.
I wonder if it's like... If a creature has less than 20 feet movement, would it just be unable to traverse the plant growth?
No, it'd be one.
Yeah, it would be one foot per round.
Oh dear.
Vix.
I will maintain that until there's morning.
Just so you know, you don't have to maintain them. They're not concentration.
I know, but I can't do anything else.
She can't move.
Shatter?
I can't leave them.
Yeah, but you can send out Twitter to scout them and cast Shatter.
I can't. Twitter can't cast anything other than a touch spell, right?
No, what's happening is you're using Twitter to get a visual of where they are, and then because Shatter does not fire a projectile, you can just snap finger and boom, that location explodes.
I'm still pretty sure though that it's touch spell only, so...
Well, no.
Yeah, the way I'm reading Tiny Hut, I can't cast magic from it.
It's not an anti-magic field. It can't pass through it. Like, you can't send a projectile through, but you can still create a magical effect, like, inside or outside of it, per se.
Twitter can't deliver anything that's not a touch spell, though.
No. What he's saying is that between my line of sight and Twitter, I can get an idea of the field visually. But we're talking about two different things. And then I switched over to saying, but I didn't think I could cast anything. And they're saying, as long as it doesn't require a projectile going through the walls, I should be able to cast it.
Well, now I'm thinking about it. No, that doesn't work because spell effects can't pass through at all.
Okay, so then I'll just stay. I'll just stay
Yeah,
inside the
I think
house.
I think we're fucked on that because it
That's
occurs
all
to
right.
me that
I
yeah.
think you guys have got it.
possibly, but I'm
Hopefully.
unless it's some sort of wave defense nightmare and we're about to deal with increasingly more powerful demons until a fucking Baylor comes in.
And if so, we can go to Plan B.
It's not quite Baylor strength, but you know, it is. You have ascertained part of it correctly, though, that it is wave. May or may not have taken the idea from Gears of War.
Ah, fuck
So-
yeah! I was about to bring that up. Horde mode, motherfucker.
So
that
Jinx
would
will
also
just
mean
sit-
that Alan and Ophelia can't cast through the spell walls either.
If you're inside, yeah.
If they're
Oh yeah, that's true. They are inside of it.
Well, meanwhile, Jinx will just sit there and kind of watch and eat
So
popcorn.
technically,
Make it go
Ophelia would not have been able to. Yeah. So yeah, going forward, yeah, because we didn't know anything about that. Sorry, I didn't realize that. So Ophelia would technically not have been able to cast Bless onto Alan and the others because they're in a different bubble hut
I
than
was thinking
Ophelia.
that.
Well, yeah, but they can walk in and out of. They would have been before all this started. They would have been able to walk in and
But
out.
that
of the different
right, but that wasn't when that's not when the spell was cast though.
You said Dragon's Breath, which happened before.
No, Ophelia. No, I said Ophelia's Bless,
Oh, her
Which happened on-
bless. I thought you said Dragon's
which
Breath.
happened on her turn.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I mean, technically, because I was where Alan is now, I could have casted
Okay.
like into
Yeah.
Alan, me, and
Yeah.
and Quint.
But then Alan's Chaos Bolt wouldn't have triggered either. But yeah, going forward, we'll keep this in mind, both.
I'm not in the tiny hut. I'm above it on the runway thing.
How big is a tiny hut, my dude?
It's
10 foot
10
dome,
feet.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sphere.
So
though.
you would be. It's a 10-foot
I would
sphere.
be on top
so,
of it.
This space right here, it would be the center of the sphere. Is the only place that's actually 10 feet high, and it would descend from there. So the space next to him would be the only one that's actually 10 feet. He'd be above if he's standing where he is now, because the walkway is 10 feet, but only the tip of the sphere here would be 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, maybe where you're at, yeah. So this bubble would just be inside of it, or this square
Yeah.
would just be inside the top of the bubble. Yep. Fair enough.
These bubbles are weirdly placed, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's awkward.
The
All
one
right.
that matters is placed correctly. I thought about this.
Yep. All right, so, so Alan, you're just just above the reach of the sphere. So yeah. All right. So the Kobold scale sorcerer. Let me check the range on that spell real quick. 120 feet. That's the one there. What the fuck is this? 17 to hit for 1 point of fire damage.
I've created a three-dimensional image of this entire map in my mind now.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I'm gonna have to do that too. So that's his turn. Commoners are just gonna kind of huddle up in the back corner as far as they can.
Oh yeah, and it occurs to me, even if he was standing here, he'd still be able to cast, because it would just be like ankle deep, probably.
That's ankle deep. I don't know. Is that, yeah. I guess I would. That would. Yeah.
If even.
Yep. Clint.
One. Yeah, let's go ahead and Oh no, we'll hold on to it for now. I'm gonna continue to make my way out a little bit to here, and I will continue to take the. Oh, sorry. Hold on, rethinking. I'll throw a hand axe at this way.
Okay. Misses. Just goes right over the top of his head.
Well, then. I'll do it.
Alright. Kobold Elite.
It occurs to me I should have given you my harpoon.
What's that now?
It occurs to me I should have given you my harpoon for this fight so that you could reel something in to beat the fight.
Oh, to him.
Yeah.
So he misses badly. And the other one.
Has a million lightning bolts.
3.
More than the rest of us.
He will hold off. Ophelia!
I'm worried because I can't cast nothing. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, my internet is not working in the computer. No, my Explorer. So I'm gonna to cast a sacred flame.
Okay.
Someone. If I get out of the. Okay, yeah, I can do it. So, I'm going to be on the cast of that. I'm gonna to cast a sacred flame on that, and it's a.
What's the range?
Save.
What's the range on Sacred Flame again?
60.
Oh, it's 60 feet.
60. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so he needs to make a dex save. Yeah, he failed.
Yeah. So 2d12. Okay. Sorry, it's 2d8. So technically it would be 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, if
And
these are
that's it.
10-foot squares, then the tiny hut should only be half that size.
Oh, that's true. Give me a moment.
Oh. Interesting.
You make a fair point.
How big are the tiny huts again?
Indeed.
A 10-foot
10 by 10,
radius.
right? Yeah. Yeah. A lot smaller.
Oh no. There we go.
Okay. Why can't I grab a hold of that one? There we go.
Oh no.
Anything else for Ophelia? Did we lose Kai?
Yep, sorry.
Was there anything else for Ophelia?
No.
Alright, Alan?
Alright. I will... Wait a little bit. I can twin Chaos Ball into that guy, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I will do that.
I'm pretty sure that's what we decided before, though. Right? There was a twin you could... okay, the first one misses, second one hits.
The 15 on the first one.
Okay, yep, it still misses.
I will Tides of Chaos.
Okay. Okay, that hit. That'll hit. Alright, so...
I would hope that a 27 hits.
That'll hit. That'll hit. 17 and 16.
So we'll do thunder damage on the first one,
Bless you.
Thank you.
and then
hold on a
psychic
second.
damage on the second one.
Hold on 1 second, I had to adjust. It didn't adjust his HP there, okay. Alright, one more time.
Thunder on the first one, psychic on the second.
Okay.
No wild magic. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, 1 second. I'll calculate all that damage.
That's what a twin spell disintegrate on the same target could do.
Yeah.
Nothing much there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot, actually. Hold on. On that last attack for... Pick some real quick. There we go. Okay. So, just so you guys know, this guy up here is looking really effed up. Stranger!
You can dish it out, but you can't take it.
I believe.
That's pretty much exactly it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, this one will be my friend.
You're able to do disintegrate?
No. God, no. I was just trying to figure out, like, what would the twin spell ruling we're used be on damage from disintegrate?
One day I'll be able to.
Yeah, but,
One day.
go ahead and make me a deception check with the big white here.
Actually, yeah, it's a sorcerer spell.
Oh, you can do an ice spell you can cast.
Yeah, I was just making sure that I could actually get it.
Oh, yeah. I'm rolling very low on insight.
Deception check?
Yep,
Coming right up.
he might pass this. Nope. Well, time to take my shot. Does an 18 hit?
I think that might just... Yep, that just hits.
25 radiant. That'll be my turn.
Okay. The dragon shields. Joop, joop. Alright. Okay, so, let me do some calculations here. They can move 1 foot for every 4 foot they have, right? So, it's 20 foot, I think, was there 20 or 30? 40. Alright.
They can move 2 squares.
Well, 1 square.
No. They can move 1 square.
It's 20 feet per 5 feet. You said they have 40 feet movement?
1 per 4.
No, it's 1 foot for.
So for every 40 foot, they can move 10 feet.
It's 10-foot squares.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Yeah.
Now, actually, what I should do also on top of that is that now you've also made this difficult terrain on top of that. So really, yeah, we're just gonna stick one square because you can't really get less than that per se. Takes 2 turns to move through a square.
What wizards have some of the best spells in the game. That's why it's not underpowered that they have to find them. Meanwhile, druids.
Wait, what's over? What? I don't even know what you just said.
I'm lamenting on people's arguments against why I say wizards are underpowered and other spellcasters are much stronger than them. Don't worry about it.
What's that weird creature?
Nyx.
I think the only spell like this wizards get is illusory terrain. Just terrible.
Until you play a Theurgy wizard. Tempest cleric. I'm going to pop open a Diet Dr. Pepper and keep watching to go with my popcorn.
Okay.
Why would you drink diet soda? What's the point? You're already drinking something sweet. Why would you bother making it less good?
I know. I think, ironically, I'm so used to the taste now. I prefer it over regular soda. So
I cannot handle the aftertaste of diet drinks. It makes me physically ill.
yeah.
I mean,
Alright,
tastes are
listen.
taste, so
I mean, not everybody wants to eat a cup of sugar when they have a drink.
Well, then don't drink soda. Drink water like
Then
a
drink
normal
water.
fucking person.
Which I'm
no,
trying
but-
to evolve into doing more, but it's tough because I like flavor. in
I drink
drinks.
tap water almost exclusively.
You know what, Nyx, Leslie? That I used to have that exact same issue. Like I want flavor from my drinks. Until I finally was able to completely remove caffeine from my diet, and so basically, I started off just by removing all sodas that had caffeine. So I would drink like a Sprite or a Fanta. Then I slowly, what I did is I said, okay, for every can of Sprite that I drink, I'm going to drink 4 bottles of water. And then eventually I don't even drink soda anymore, it's just water.
That's great. I'll have to try that.
I just one day said, I'm sick of soda, and stopped drinking it.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. I'm too addicted to it.
good.
Now, that being said, I will occasionally grab,
Yeah.
caffeine-free soda, like, just for flavor every once in a while.
If we go to McDonald's.
But, yeah, go to McDonald's and buy the $1 large Sprite,
I live
and then I'll
off
take that one Sprite and drink it, like, over the course of a day.
I live off of tap water and cranberry juice blends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's Quint doing?
Quint is going to step forward to here and fire a lightning bolt down this way, hoping he can catch all 4 of these guys. 5-foot wide bolt.
Let us just double check.
And if he got like right on the edge of the trench, it would go.
I think due to the way the spell works, because of the way spaces work in D&D, you'd have to choose one of these groups of 2. You couldn't do all 4.
I mean,
Yeah.
You can get 3 of them.
I'll take 3 of them.
Yeah, you can hit. Oops. You can get the big one, this one, and that one.
It's really weird because you have to choose a number of spaces, so you're technically doing this number or this number. It's really weird. It's because of the way spaces
it's
work.
pretty self-explanatory
Yeah.
from where he's at. Even the
Oh yeah, logically
The
it makes
line.
sense. Yeah, logically
it
it
shows
makes sense.
that, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I'll hit as many as you'll let me hit.
yeah.
Lightning bolt.
I would say at that angle, you can hit those 3.
Yeah.
DC 17 deck save.
That was me making fun of D&D rules. That was not me saying no, by the way.
It's fine. I'm just trying to keep things moving because it is.
Oh shit!
It's close to what time?
Almost 1 a.m. here on the East Coast.
I'm
just trying to keep things moving.
Yeah. That being said, we should probably wrap this up. Alright, so both of the small guys failed. And the big guy also failed. What type? It's lightning. Never mind. Alright. So, this guy goes down. And this guy goes down. And this guy does not go down. But looks pissed now.
At me, bruh. And then I will go ahead and Rage.
Alright. Anything else?
I'll do it.
Alright, Kobold elites. The guy in the lower right can maintain his position. The other one up top of Quint is going to try to hit the dagger out front. And a miss. And Ophelia. Ophelia, who hasn't sung us a song in like 10 episodes.
Sorry?
Huh? Nothing.
I couldn't hear.
That's all good. I was just teasing you.
Okay, I'm gonna to think that everything is like pretty calm. I'm gonna to use a second frame again.
Okay. On against which one?
This one, which is the closest. Oh, sorry.
Which one? Okay.
That one.
Ophelia. 4 more points.
10 points of damage. Yeah. Burn, foul creature. And that's my turn. Because I'm in some way here.
Alan.
Where's Chaos Bolt it is? Chaos Bolt on this guy.
Okay.
Wait. And I guess we'll do Bless on the 13.
Doesn't matter even with the... Well, no, if you roll a 6 it wouldn't, but... Yeah, never mind, it's a D4, so yeah, you have no possibility of hitting it.
No wild magic. I will burn a second level spell slot to give myself some more sorcery points, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Stranger.
Well, big white friend, I shall commence the blasting and miss. That's my turn.
Ooh, hold on. Oh no, undo.
Well, wait,
As if-
I might get lucky. Everyone, send me your strength. Nope. And that will be my
There
turn.
we go. Yeah, so we're missing the myths and the dragon shields. We'll continue their outward running here.
Dragon Lord, help! I am caught on the spikes! Dragon Jesus, help.
And then these guys. And then Rick. They'll continue to hold down the fort.
Yeah.
Alright. The Kobold Sorcerer is going to try another chromatic orb. Wait, what's the range of that? 90 feet. Okay. Let's see, angry guy there. 21 to hit. Alright. And it's going to be... He's going to use lightning. Okay, commoners are going to continue to huddle. Quint.
Is going to step up 10 feet here, pull out a hand axe, and chuck it.
Just
at
realised that both of those
Sky.
chaos bots would have arced if they had hit.
Oof.
God damn it.
That'll be a disadvantage because of the range. Let's see, the bless. Roll a 14.
Oh.
Jinx. I'm making it so that you can control Ophelia. Or not Ophelia, Taz.
That's okay. I'm good. I'm taking a break, working on something, so this is good.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, she's just been kind of sitting idly by.
Would you like me to control Tez? Does Tez have Call Lightning?
No, she does not.
God damn it!
Sorry, what were you saying, Quint? I lost track.
14 to hit.
14 to hit on the big guy?
Yes.
That's a
Right
miss.
here.
Yeah, it's a miss.
No problem.
Why are you throwing with disadvantage?
It's outside of the short range increment.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, 20 foot. Yeah, okay. Alright, anything else?
That will do it.
Okay. Ophelia?
Guiding bolt. Up to the ass.
So which one?
This one.
This guy here? Alright.
Yeah.
So it, dude.
Oof, this guy's getting all the radiant damage.
Yeah, he is.
Radiant Fiend.
So the next attack has advantage.
Ooh, excellent.
Alright.
Anything else up here?
Yep, that's it.
Alright, Alan, you're up.
Okay. Twin Chaos Bolt again. Whoops.
On which one? The big guy up top?
Yeah, I'll let Stranger use up the advantage on that guy.
Ooh.
Okay. Did you roll your chaos bolts? If you did, I'm not seeing them. Alright.
First one's
Second
gonna
one's
be
a hit for
missed.
sure. Yep. So 11.
So I'll do psychic damage.
Alright?
We're gonna bless Alan.
Yeah, even with Bless, it won't hit. Still no wild magic.
Who did we just...
It'd be a real bad time for Fireball on stealth.
Yeah, but it'll be a really good time to get something.
Chain Lightning.
Most of them are
Okay.
good. There's only a couple of them that suck.
Stranger.
Commence the
So
blast!
resolve would be nice.
19 to hit.
Alright. After 19 to hit, that hits.
Yep, on big guy.
Minus 25. Okay.
And then I will hunker back into cover, and that's my turn.
Okay. So, question, guys. It is now 10 o'clock. Do you want to stop here and we'll pick it up here next week? Or do you want to keep going until this wave is done?
We can.
I would.
I don't have any problem just stopping here
Yeah, me either.
because we're probably
Alright.
looking at least another half an hour.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll go ahead and call it here. And pick it up next week with the Kobolds starting the return.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Have
Yeah.
a great night, everyone, or morning, whichever.
Good night, guys.
Thank you.
I'm off tomorrow, so I'm off tomorrow, so I get to not worry about having to go to bed right now.
Yay!
Oh,
Right?
so cool.
Good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Good
Have
night.
a
Good
great
night, guys.
night.
So
Bye.
long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.